Hey guys, what's going on? It's Chris Carvalho with Carvalho Fitness. Today the topic I'm bringing you is the top 5 ways to avoid the keto flu. This is something that I've been asked a few times through Instagram, direct messages, and through email. A lot of people are interested in starting the keto diet, but they've heard all the bad things, like as far as keto flu making you feel lethargic and your workout suffering for a couple weeks, and they just want to know how to prevent that, or at least how to overcome it as quickly as possible. So here are the top 5 tips I can give you. Tip number 1, make sure you're getting your fats in. As a general rule, I know it can be hard starting off because general common sense is keeping fats low in general. But with keto, it's a higher fat diet. So just starting off, I would recommend use MyFitnessPal and set it somewhere between 50 to 70% of your calories coming from fats. If you do that, over time you can perfect it, but it's a great way to start. Just make sure you're bumping up your fats slowly, get used to it, and over time your body will start running more effectively off of these fats, and you will not crave the carbs, and you'll just feel overall better. But some ways that you can make this even better is include things like MCT oil. If you like the bulletproof coffee, for example, you can put some MCT oil in your coffee. You could add butter. You can use olive oil, coconut oil. You can use peanut butter, as long as you're tracking your carbs and making sure you don't go too far over on your net carbs per day. But if you guys are following keto, you're probably familiar with that. And if you use MyFitnessPal, it'll keep track of all that for you. Another thing you can do, step number 2, is make sure you're getting your water in. It's very important that on any diet that you are taking in the right amount of water. General scientific studies have stated that 1 gallon of water is a pretty good estimate for the general population. Depending on your size, your weight, some people can go as low as half a gallon of water. Some people need a gallon and a half. The more active you are, you need more water, but just aiming for that 1 gallon of water, you should be pretty close to what you need. So just throughout the day, keep sipping on water, because it's going to be extremely important when you're doing keto, because you're going to be in a more dehydrated state. With less carbs in your system, your body's going to hold on to less and less water. Each gram of carbs that you ingest holds about 4 grams of water. Now, without these carbs, since you're only going to be really getting carbs in from a few sauces and your vegetables and maybe a little bit of fruit, you're going to want to keep drinking water, because your body's not going to be holding on to it. So you're going to have to keep ingesting water. So throughout the day, just carry around your favorite bottle, keep refilling it as you drink, and just find a way to remind yourself that if you're already thirsty and you haven't had a drink in a while, you're probably already getting dehydrated. So you should try to just keep drinking water. Step number 3 of the top 3 is going to be to salt your foods. Salt, much like the fat and the water, it's extremely important, especially with keto, because once again, you have the low carbs and your body's going to be flushing all this water out. One way that you can try to keep hydrated is by salting your foods more so than you normally would. So, for example, let's say you're having ground beef with some mozzarella cheese and a little bit of salsa on it. Basically, you're just making like a keto bowl. Just salt that. Salt it when you cook the ground beef. Salt it when you prep it and you're going to microwave it. Just by making your food saltier, you're going to feel a lot better. Just give that a shot, and then if you see that working for you, I'd appreciate it if you just leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know, and other people will join in and comment on what they think the most important tip out of this video was. Number 4, potassium. With a keto diet, you're not going to be eating bananas. You're not going to be eating potatoes. 2 foods that right there contain an enormous amount of potassium. Vitamins, even if you take a multivitamin, you're not going to get what you need. It's going to be almost nothing. And that's going to contribute to the keto flu. Now, if you were to eat an avocado a day, that is the most keto-friendly source of potassium that you can pretty much find other than potassium supplements, which we can get into that in another video, but if you can get it from a natural source, I highly recommend you do. So just have an avocado a day. I know it can be a little pricey, but at $1 an avocado, it's going to make the diet a lot easier for you to sustain. And then the fifth tip I can give you guys is to supplement with magnesium. Magnesium is going to prevent any cramping, and it's just going to boost your energy, and you're just going to feel a lot better with keto. It's going to facilitate the whole keto flu, and I would say if you take one tablet that's 400 milligrams, you'll get more than enough of what you need in a day, and it's going to help tremendously. And then give it 2 weeks, and you're probably not even going to need to supplement as much with these things. These tips just really help in the first 2 weeks the most, because that's when you really need the help and to avoid the keto flu. And most people, they will drop out of keto in the first 2 weeks because they see these keto flu symptoms and they just do not want to keep going with it. But let me know what you guys thought about this video. Leave a comment down below. Make sure to like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like this. All right, guys. See you in the next one.